It's your boy Salim from Notorious Ass back with another video. Baby. I'm not even supposed to make this video. I'm actually back from the gym. I already did my recording for the day, but I felt strongly about this topic. I was actually watching a video. And that's the funny thing about like when you start making content, you'll be watching content and it'll give you an idea for another video. And I'm glad because sometimes I'll really be like, you know what should I talk about? What's the best topic? But I digress. Let's get into the topic. Don't be a hater. Do not be a hater. And what I mean by hater, and I'm going to break it down so that you can understand what I mean by that. But I was watching a video about one of my, the current content creators that I watch that makes videos that really resonate with me. And he was talking about the fact that there's going to be some people in his YouTube video comment sections on his Twitter, Instagram that are going to be putting out negative comments about him, right? For the sake of just bringing him down, for the sake of making his day a little less enjoyable, a little less positive. And I want to make a distinction between the people that give constructive criticism, valuable points based in logic that are going to help whomever the creator is to give better content, give better value in the future, right? And pure hatred. And before I get into that, it's kind of funny because I feel like it's a necessary evil, right? It's a vicious circle because these same people that are trying to bring you down, that are trying to say negative things about you, that are trying to make that personal and bring you down and make your day less enjoyable, you doing what you got to do when what you were doing before, in spite of these people trying to bring you down and get you to stop, is ultimately what's going to lead to you being successful. And it's kind of, that's the irony of life. It's like you got to keep pushing, even though people are pushing, giving you some pushback. I get that. But the reason why I think it's really deplorable, really bad, and like if you look at it from an objective point, it's like there has to be something bad about these people, something wrong in their lives, something negative in their day or week or year to make them want to say something negative to you. But the reason why I say this, and I say this for you, because they're going to come regardless, but you don't have to be the one hating on other people for no valid reason. It takes a lot more energy to be negative. Because think about that. You're going to watch content that you don't even resonate with. Instead of clicking off the video and watching something you do enjoy, you take time out of your day to go and write down comments to say that you do not like such and such and bring them down. This is the online version because people tend to be a lot more aggressive online than they will be in real life. But it also happens in real life. And I encourage you to not be that person. If you have somebody that you do not like in real life, right, and they don't come out of their way to, rub shoulders with you, rub elbows with you, then you know what? Don't waste time out of your day. Don't waste mental energy, right, which you have a limited amount of anyways. Time of yours, which is really the most precious commodity, as we've spoken about it before on the channel, to go and make their day worse. Take that same limited amount of energy that you have in a day, mental power, mental energy, and reinvest it into yourself, into your endeavor, whatever you want to be successful at, as opposed to hating on somebody else. It's not going to make you better. It's not going to make you richer, and it's not going to put you in a better position to be successful. So don't dedicate any time to that. And I mean this with all my heart. You'll see I'm being more invested than I typically am because to me it never made sense, and it never will make sense. And I understand that the balance of the world, for whatever reason, there's always going to be somebody that's in opposition to somebody trying to go up. But you don't have to be that person. Because understand one thing, whatever you put out, you get back eventually. And everybody understands that. And I find that like as you elevate mentally in life and you become more aware, more smart, and you speak about the world and the experience you've gathered through living, you kind of sound like you believe in all these conspiracy theories, not conspiracy theories, but you in like the energy flow of the world, because there is certain things or laws that are universal that you can't really explain, but you can, but like it's funny to talk about. And understand one thing, what goes around comes around. What you put out comes back eventually. And just for that reason, you should watch what you say and what you do. Words have power. That's what people say. Like somebody said, like, Tupac used to talk about dying, and then he died. Biggie said the same thing. At some point, he was talking about life after death. That's just for the name of one of his albums and everything. And the second album, I forgot. I don't know why I have like a blank mind at the moment. But both his albums are referring to death. right? Ready to die, life after death. And he kept on saying that. And words have power. Eventually it's going to happen. But it's the same thing. If you hate, use your mouth, your tongue to speak negativity on other people, eventually it's going to get back and bite you back in the ass. You know what I'm saying? And if for nothing else, if for no other reason than the fact that you want, you know what, it's not good and that you're going to be punished in some sort of way for doing that, do it for self-preservation reasons, because it's better to put that energy back into yourself than to put it out towards somebody else and put negativity out for yourself, not for them. And once again, it's just because, you know what, I want you to not be that person. I want you to be better off and to not be in that position, because it's really miserable to be hating on other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, let that simmer. Think about it. And that's all I got to say, man. If you like the content, subscribe, share, and like. You know why? Because it's free. And I'm going to see you next time. Peace!